everyone, my name is Jewel. Welcome to Jewel's Food and Garden. Today I'll be making salt mackerel rundown. Let's go. These are the ingredients that I'm going to be using to make my meal today. Okra, garlic, scallion, onion, ginger, thyme, Scotch bonnet pepper, bell peppers, tomato, onion powder, all-purpose seasoned salt, garlic, olive oil, black pepper, parsley flakes, paprika, the coconut, and for sure, the salted mackerel. This is the salted mackerel, and it's about £1.75 pounds, and it's in a salty liquid state that to preserve it. So now it's almost like the saltfish. It's very salty, so I have to boil it to get the salt out of it. So now I'm gonna open it and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here it is. They cut open, and this is the way it looks like with salt in it. So what I have to do, I have to wash it and then put it in a hot water, which is on the stove already waiting. As it is. Cut it in two to put in the pot. This is I would say a lot, depending on your family size. So if you want to use 1 piece or 2 pieces or 3 pieces, like now I'm going to use 3 pieces. And the reason why I'm going to put them in the pot, it's in the raw state now, are pickled, and so I need it to be cooked, and I also need the excess salt. I'm trying to get the excess salt out of it as well. It is. So now I'm going to put it in my pot. Now I'm going to get my coconut ready, and like several of my videos, I pretty much just show you how to prepare the coconut when extracting the milk from the actual coconut. So I'm gonna just do a brief tutorial on it again, but not in much detail because I did it a lot on different videos. So what I do, I cut up this coconut, and I'm gonna blend it, get the juice, and then I'm gonna show you what I do after. For those who are watching my show for the first time, this is the way I prepare my coconut. After cutting it up in cubes, I pour water on it, not too much water, and I'm gonna blend it. That's it. Now I'm gonna get the juice out. What I do, I drain it. Wash my hands because I'm going to use my hand in the coconut. Well, in the straining process. So I do this, I have to wash the container. And this is the way I do it. Turn it out. This is juice in it. You can use a spoon, as well as you can use whatever you feel like using to get it out, but I chose to use my hands. I'm going to cut my vegetables, and I'm not going to cut the okra anymore because I don't want it to be too slimy. So let's do my onion. So I'm going to put them back in the same container and just put them in portions. This dish that I'm cooking, or that I'm making today, it's of some sort of importance to me because 2007, one of my relatives, which was my uncle, was diagnosed with cancer. And it happens that he spent his last 6 months with me in my home. And 2 weeks before he died, every day he requested salted mackerel meal. And I'm like, all the time. From he passed until today, I've never made salt mackerel in my house. And the reason for that, and I've never eaten it either, because it reminds me so much of him. And he was one of my uncle that I looked up to, and he gave me a lot of insight in life and stuff like that. And the 2 weeks before he died, we sat down and we talked, and we also arranged his funeral service and stuff like that. And I pretty much stared dead in the eyes, and it changed my life. And I chose not to cook, make salt mackerel, because it reminds me so much of him, and it takes me back to 2007. But today I hope it will, I will put that aside and move on. And that's the reason why I chose today to do this meal, just to put a closure to it. And I'm gonna partake of it as well, because I think he would like to do that, because both of us used to sit and have the meal together. But 2 days before he died, he have salt mackerel for his meal, and then he went into the hospital. That was it. And this is the reason why I'm doing this today. So cheer me a hand. Thank you. Okay, this is my ginger. Get that off my chest. My garlic. I'm not too sure why Jamaican call this meal rundown, especially when you're cooking anything in coconut milk. They call it rundown. So I'm not sure. Whomever know the reason for the name, they can comment, or whatever they can do to enlighten me, because I was trying to do some research on it, but I never reached anywhere with it because I was strapped for time as well. So but I don't know why they call it rundown. So if someone could educate me on that, I would really appreciate it. So scallion. If you notice that I'm doing everything kind of small, because I'm not going to cut the peppers. chop the peppers. I'm gonna chop the thyme and my tomato. And again, as I always said, all my vegetables are washed before, and it's important to wash your whatever you're using. Very important. Wash your hands, wash your fruit, wash your vegetable, wash everything. Get rid of the germs. Now this is my bell peppers. So this is the end of my chopping. And I'm not going to cut the okra. It's going to be placed in the pot just the way it is. The mackerel is boiling and it's on the completion. So now I'm going to take it off the stove and get it clean and cut to put in my pot. I'm going to pour off the water, which is hot. And then this is what it looks like after boiling. Now I'm going to put some cold water in it to reduce the heat, because I'm going to use my hand to clean it. It's a very tasty fish to eat, especially when you do it in the coconut milk. Give it a little enhancement to flavored and taste and everything. Very good, but it takes a little while to get that. Okay, so now this is I think it's cold enough. So here, the bone, center bone, which is this. So what do? You draw it out. You don't want to waste your fish. You do this, take that out, and then you also try to take these extra bones out, and these long bones, the dark part, which is the inner part, have to be removed as well. And then turn it over, and then you take this off, the extra stuff off. See, like a slimy thing coming off of it. You take that off and X the bone out and wash it off. And this can go in there. Can do it like this and clean it off. Takes a while, but and what I do, I will cut it like this in two. So there you go. Clean the slime stuff off, or the outer skin. Instead of using the word slime, it's the outer skin. And then turn it over. Get this black part out. Get the bone out. Yeah. And the fin off. Extra bones out. You're not gonna remove all the bones, but because some of them are hidden, so you know, just do the best you can to remove them. That's it. I'm getting ready to put my coconut juice in, or coconut milk in, and so because I'm gonna turn up my stove to high, and I'm gonna pour the milk in, because the milk has to be boiled down to a custardy or to gravy like before I can put my vegetable in. So this is the first step I have to do. And this is my finished salt mackerel over there. I'm just gonna boil for a little. I'm gonna add a little bit of powdered seasoning in there for now, but this is all-purpose seasoning. And when it's all done, which, you know, not all gravy like, but almost there, then that's when I'm gonna add all my vegetable and my salt mackerel. But this have to boil down a little. Black pepper. So it's in a watery state right now, and we need to get it thick. It's gonna take a while, but I'll come back and show you what it looks like. My coconut rundown, or the coconut milk, is almost half the stage, so you can see the cream or the custard started to form in on the top with the oil as well. So now I'm going to start to put in some of my vegetable. The last thing I'm going to put in there is the okra, because I don't want it to be soft and slimy. So now I'm going to put my scallion, my garlic, my onion, my thyme, my ginger, and let it cook down a little in it. I'm not going to put the tomato yet, nor the sweet pepper. When it goes down a little bit more, then I'm going to put the sweet pepper in and the tomato. So this can go down a little bit more. Put the red pepper in here. You can see it. Yeah. So getting there, not there yet, getting there. But I put all these herbs in there that they can boil out and flavor, give the pot or this custard or the cream, the coconut cream, a nice taste. Although the coconut cream carry its own flavor, which is very nice. A little bit sweety on the a little bit sweet taste, but it's a good flavor the coconut gives. Tastes very good. Get in there, see? Getting a little thicker. That's what I want to see. So I'm waiting on it to get down a little bit more. A little bit more thicker. And then I'm going to put the tomato and the peppers in, because I don't want them to melt out in my sauce or in my rundown. So I'm going to let it go a little bit more. And if you notice, I don't cover the pot because I don't want it to breathe a lot of water or brew a lot of water, so I leave the water. I leave the pot open to prevent condensation. So kind of thick. So I'm gonna put the rest of my vegetable in it. Right. Vegetable. And then I'm gonna put some more powdered seasoning. And it looks nice already. Looks very nice already. Okay. And I'm gonna put 2 peppers. I put 2 peppers in because I'm not gonna burst them right now. So, you know, I can put any more that I want to put in there now because you're not gonna feel the effect of the pepper if it's not burst. So, then I'm gonna also add my okras to it. See? Then I'm gonna add my salt mackerel. So there goes that. I didn't mince them small because I want to get a piece of mackerel in your stuff. It's a piece of mackerel. Wow. It is awesome. I'm gonna put some parsley flakes in it. No, let's put it in the blocks. Some black pepper. Just a little splash or of black pepper. Some garlic powder and onion powder, not a lot, and black pepper. Did I put black pepper already? Seems like, yeah. Then seasoned salt. You want to get it salty. All-purpose season. And now, for coloring, I'm going to put some paprika in there. That's for coloring. Because do this. Garnishing with my flakes, my parsley flakes, which give it I should put a little pepper flakes in there. This is kind of spicy, so I'm gonna try not to put a lot in there. Because it will mess up my food. I don't know fish, so there is my stuff. This is the finished product of my salt mackerel rundown. Enjoy! Thank you for watching. Please like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you soon.